Looking for your next car or need expert service? Number 7 Auto Mall has you covered. With hundreds of vehicles ready to drive, you can choose from top brands like Honda, Infiniti, Volkswagen, Toyota, Mazda, and Nissan. Whether it's finding your dream car or getting the best service, our team is here to make it happen at prices that fit your budget. Don't settle for less. Experience the difference at number 7 Auto Mall today.
Hello friends and welcome to the Zankin Automotive Soccer Center here in Vaughan, Ontario. It's a gorgeous 23 degrees out for this U16 girls final for your MilkUP Ontario Cup between the BARRIE Spirit and London DINAMO Pumas. The MilkUP Ontario Cup, Ontario Soccer's Outdoor Provincial Championship, is the largest club competition of its kind in Canada. As one of the oldest and most prestigious amateur sporting events in the country, the MilkUP Ontario Cup was first staged in 1901 and has operated continuously since, with the exception of the World War II period and during the global pandemic in 2020. The MilkUP Ontario Cup has enjoyed a fantastic season in 2025 as the 109th edition of this vibrant Soccer for Life competition has played out safely across the province with thousands of participants. After an amazing summer of competition, the MilkUP Ontario Cup finals are now set. What began with a massive 566 teams across all divisions has been whittled down to the last 24 in the U13 through U17 and women's and men's categories, with teams vying for MilkUP Ontario Cup glory during the first 2 weekends of September at these finals hosted at the Zankin Automotive Soccer Center here in Vaughan. Join us in venue or through our online match center as these teams make Ontario soccer history this weekend. And new this year, fans can enjoy even more coverage through Ontario Soccer's My Soccer app, powered by BMO, featuring exclusive content like player interviews and behind-the-scenes footage you will not find anywhere else. Download the app for free today from the Apple App Store or Google Play Store, and don't miss any of the action from the 2025 MilkUP Ontario Cup. Now in their fourth year, the Dairy Farmers of Ontario, representing Ontario's 3,400 plus dairy producers and their families, continue their valuable support of Ontario soccer as premier partner and act as the exclusive title partner of the MilkUP Ontario Cup. This collaboration with Ontario Soccer will bring positive outcomes to youth sports across the province. So quickly going through your starting lineups here for both sides. Barrie Spirit are going to be playing a 5-3-2. Haley Tilada is in goal wearing number 1. In front of her will be number 3, Renee Leeper. Number 6, Briley Cafaro. Number 7, Meredith French. Number 8, Avery Neal. Bryn Emack is wearing number 11. Nicole Bennett is number 14. Kara Fisher is 17. 18 is worn by Campbell Nixon. 19 is Gabriella Bava. And Samantha Wazizuk is wearing number 22. They are coached by Will DeVellis. On the other side of the pitch, wearing the all-black kits, going from left to right in a 3-4-3 formation, are London DINAMO Pumas. Tiffany Letkman is in goal wearing number 0. Number 2 in front of her will be Brooke Clayton. Number 3 is Erica Hannum. Sophie Herrera is wearing number 6. Malia Woods is wearing number 8. Number 9 is Natalie Chia. Lauren Behrens is wearing number 10. Amina Rabel is 18. Allie Page is number 77, while Hannah Boutet is number 95. Jason Rabel is the London DINAMO head coach. Hub is the official broadcast partner of this live stream. They're one of the largest insurance brokers in the world, and a penalty shot called here early. Streaking in down the left side was Barrie, but it looks like offside the call, bringing that one back. So I'll get back to my sponsor read since nothing actually occurred. Got all excited for nothing there. They're one of the largest insurance brokers in the world, and they're right here in your community with Hub. You're at the center of an integrated network that spans North America, one-of-a-kind aggregation of insurance professionals who understand the issues you face every day. Find out more at hubinternational.com. Well, I was all excited for that, what I thought was going to be a penalty. Brooke Clayton took down Renee Leeper, but it was all for naught. Starting to spit a little here. Can't quite call it rain. Can't call it a drizzle. I appear to be the only one who noticed. Maybe I'm just spitting when I talk. Lovely little turn there from Kara Fisher. Hannah Boutet pushes that ball out of bounds, and the Barrie Spirit look to continue their pressure here early in the 4th minute of play. Boutet pushing it forward, but just a little bit too far in front of herself, and that's out for another Barrie throw just at center field. I guess I would, it's half field. Center field's the center circle, right? Cut me some slack here. Coffee's still kicking in. We had a fantastic game to start the day. We had the U13 girls out here with a rematch of the Indoor Cup final, the MilkUP Indoor Cup, which was between Cherry Beach and London Alliance. That one went to a shootout. We got another London side here, and London DINAMO Pumas, and the ball goes in towards Letkman, and she's going to spring a quick counterattack. No one there in black. Closest to it was Natalie Chia. And an opportunity knocking here as Allie Page is streaking up the left side. Chia went to ground as there was a bit of confusion. Players coming together. Aaliyah Woods trying to collect the ball for Dynamo. Barrie clearing it out. It's Briley Cafaro getting it forward. Ball swung in and let come in. Watches that go past her goal. Bernays smacking a ball forward. This is Campbell Nixon leaving it for Haley Talata. Not much to say there as Sofia Herrera was offside. Nixon playing it forward, but only as far as Brooke Clayton. Clayton and Nixon playing a bit of soccer tennis, and a turnover and a great save from Haley Talata. Fabulous work by Meredith French to recover the ball for Barrie, still in on it. Finally cleared. Flying in with the challenge was Renee Leeper. Don't mind that at all. Getting stuck in on Erica Hannum.
Sammy, you got the throw if it goes back. Nikki, drop into the middle. There. Can we get there? Now where? Again. Coming your way, Mayor. Always. Renee, drop off.
Hannum getting it into the path of Barons. Dispossessed. Kara Fisher pushing it out to the left.
Squeeze, Nikki.
Leeper with a nice little move to get herself to the outside. Tries to play ball into the middle. It's picked off. Fisher there to try and win it back for Barrie. Another ball over the top, and Allie Page trying to corral that for Dynamo.
Two. We need two. Hey, Campbell. Tell them we've got a double there.
Gabriella Bava
Wide area.
working hard over on that right side, wins the throw in here for the Spirit.
Renee, drop off. You lost the possession. Right there, halfway's good. Mirror, slide, halfway.
Barrie controlling the ball in the Dynamo end. These two teams met up in December. Last time they've crossed paths at a showcase.
Hey! Winner it, yeah, win strong, win strong!
Nixon will collect in her own end, laying it off for Talata. Lovely control by Nicole Bennett. Gabriella Bava has her pass let her down. Woods coming here and going to ground is Avery Neal, or sorry, Malia Woods. It was Bryn Emack called for the push from behind. Looks like a fairly impromptu substitution here as Amina Rabels feeling some pain in the lower back.
Substitution for London DINAMO, leaving the field number 18, Amina Rabels. Entering the field number 27, Veronica LaForge.
Sounds like Veronica LaForge has replaced Rabel. Lazuzik, or sorry. It was LaForge getting her first touch. Allie Page with the ball once again. In tough here in a battle against Avery Neal. LaForge laying it off and no one running nearly hard enough to collect that ball. It was a glorious opportunity had. The player here on the right continue to run. LaForge again getting a touch to it. Plays it into the middle. Cleared from danger, and that's going to go out for a goal kick. If Brooke Clayton would have continued to run up the right side, she'd had a glorious chance there moments ago. Both these teams undefeated so far this season, with Barrie being an absolute force within the I-model system at their age here on the girls' side. They lost in the final here last year, if you'll recall. Shot goes in towards Talata, and she'll make easy work of that. Malia Woods flying up the field, gets a ball into the middle, but again, or no, that was Natalie Chia rather, that Talata once more able to deal with that ball. Toronto FC is the official founding partner, premier partner of Ontario Soccer, as well as the co-presenting partner of its Sounded Pathway. Their commitment to the game in Ontario is unrivaled. Visit torontofc.com for tickets and more. Woods going back to her keeper and receiving it immediately. Quick little 1-2 as Dinamo try and break the lines and get out of their own end. And the ball goes out for a goal kick. Barrie doing a lovely job passing the ball out of danger.
Nowhere, Nikki, nowhere. To her left. Right now,
Michael Bennett laying it off for Cafaro. Cafaro with a shot from distance and not enough on that to really trouble Tiffany Leckman. Leaper able to collect that ball. Cafaro stops it in the middle. Fisher trying to play a ball over the top. No one there to get onto the end of it, unfortunately.
Can we play a little there? Break it down. First touch forward. Nikki, drop off. Yeah, why not, Renee?
DINAMO really struggling to get the ball out of their own end. Fisher stepping up to win the ball back for Barrie. Bennett trying to turn, stopped in her tracks.
I need two.
Leaper with a lovely little move there to create some space for herself. Cafaro takes a boot to the shin. Cafaro playing it out wide for Leaper. Leaper trying to loft the ball over the top. Bennett coming away with it. Well read by the defender. That was Hannah Boutet. Here's Boutet with the ball once more on the left side. Plays it in. It'll be Nixon coming back to win the ball for Barrie. And she's such a strong young woman. Tough customer in the back.
Good, how are you?
Ball goes off the hand of Bryn Emack. Cafaro looking for Fisher. Ball over the top for Sophia Herrera. Meredith French trying to play it out of the corner. Finds herself in a spot of trouble here. Herrera with it down towards the touchline. Swings across in top of the 6. No one able to get onto it in a black jersey. Hannum unable to control, and an opportunity coming here. Bryn Emack pushing the ball up the pitch. Emack unable to get past the defenders, and a rather pointless shot put in towards goal. Have to wonder how many times the players scored on a shot like that in training to think they're going to do it here in the Ontario Cup final. Is asking a bit much. French getting it into the path of Fisher. Nicole Bennett with the ball on her right foot had to look up towards goal. Tilata with a bit of pressure coming here from Allie Page. LaForge got a foot to it as DINAMO continue to hem Barrie in their own end. Ball's gonna go out for a DINAMO throw. They put it in quickly. Ball into the box and a shot on goal. Haley Tilata brings it down. Calmly, coolly walks herself out towards the top of her box and smacks the ball up towards half. Fisher got ahead to it. Bennett onto the ball, but a great sliding challenge there from Malia Woods. Woods again with it, laying it off for Clayton. Cafaro looking to involve French. French able to recover. Nixon popping it up for Fisher. Fisher unable to hold on to that ball, and it's Clayton coming away with it. Oh, lovely little dummy there from Chea. And a chance coming here for DINAMO, and Tilata comes out of her goal, gets a hand to it, but unable to hold on to it. Herrera with the shot in towards goal, and Herrera shot off the post. Chance coming here for Chea. Blocked in the 6, and another shot in, and that's going to go just over the net. DINAMO with 2, maybe 3 opportunities on that run-up play. Have another look at this clearance in the 6, and the shot going just over the bar. Substitutions coming here, coming out of the match for Dynamo's Hannah Boutet. Coming into the match, Leanne Mitchell. Ball brought down by Lazuzik. Cafaro working her way to the sideline, unable to keep that in. You could see it from here. Dynamo eager to press. Another searching ball into the box, looking for someone to run onto it. LaForge was closest too. Nixon getting ahead to it. Brought down by... Oh, sorry. I had misnamed a player there, but Lazuzik's out there in white. I'm not sure who I got her confused with. It's my first day, don't tell my boss. Concussion protocol here by the looks of it, as Bryn Emack is escorted off the pitch by rather aggressively by the physio. I don't get the impression she wants to take part in this. She is going to be subbed out. Solid collision there. Nixon. Leaper still down on the ground. Substitution's gonna get in here for Barrie is Natalie Ramdas is gonna come in place of Bryn Emack, who's getting the concussion protocol. And now Barrie lose one of their best players in Renee Leaper. She looks to be in a significant amount of pain here, hobbling off the pitch. Zadie Abram coming in for Leaper. Fisher's clearance blocked. LaForge unable to bring it down. Cafaro cleans things up, gets it back to Talata. These girls just so comfortable with each other on Barrie. Ball lofted over the top and collected by Erica Hannum. Pressure was mounting. She had 3 white jerseys to contend with. Made the right decision going back to her keeper. Lazuzik in with a strong challenge to put the ball out. Ontario Soccer values fair play, and we share this common passion with our partners from Respect in Sport, the leading e-learning platform for the prevention of bullying, abuse, harassment, and discrimination. Learn more about their programs and start your Respect education journey today at respectgroupinc.com. If you're looking to coach, here in the province of Ontario, you do need that respect and sport certification. Very important at the grassroots level. Make sure you're abiding by the rule of 2, among other things. Substitutions waiting to come in here for DINAMO. Nixon up to head that ball away. Ooh, that was a close one. Allie Page called offside. From here, it looked pretty close. Entering the 27th minute of play here in just a moment. And again, Talata called into action. Talata's kick getting caught up in the wind. You could see it almost come to complete standstill there in the air. Subs coming in here for DINAMO. It'll be Alex Centeno coming in alongside Brooke Milson. And then coming out of the match will be Allie Page and Natalie Chea. So the attackers getting a rest here. Getting 15 minutes to warm the legs up here in the first half. Or sorry, 20 minutes rather. That ball played back for Malia Woods. Fabulous work getting the ball out of their own end here by DINAMO. They're able to keep it in. This is going to be a fantastic attack. They're not, however, unfortunately. That ball just a little bit too far in front of the attacker as Nixon controls and plays the ball into the middle over the top. Charlotte Shepard laying it off. Fisher scanning the pitch. Lays it off with a lovely little pass there for Nicole Bennett. Oh, what a play. Unfortunate from one perspective if you're a DINAMO player or fan, as that was left and snuck through the back line. But if you're cheering for Barrie, well read by Haley Talata. Again, Nixon there to clean things up for Barrie. She's well out of position now. London with numbers. Offside the call. Here's Nixon with it again. 30th minute of play. 0-0 your score right now between these two solid U16 girls sides. Bennett went up for the header, unable to get on to the end of it. Nixon stepping up. Bennett in with a shoulder barge. Fisher able to get the ball forward, but nothing going here for either side as they can't break down the defense. Be it black, be it white. There's no daylight in sight as they're trying to break through. Not a lot of daylight here. It's starting to get cloudy again. Pass slipped through. Opportunity here for London, and the deadlock is broken. First goal of the game coming to Brooke Milson as we are in the 32nd minute of play. Ball slipped through on the left side, and oh no, offside the call. Goodness gracious me, look at that, there she was. I think Nixon, I thought she'd kept her on. I think everybody else here did as well. Flying in for that clearance was Brooke Clayton. She ran over Samantha Lazuzuk. Ramdas got a foot in. Oh, that looked a good shoulder to shoulder tackle there from this viewpoint, but the referee has decided otherwise. Stefan Petrol here managing the middle of this match. Ooh, and the ball sneaks through, no one able to get onto it. Zadie Abrams gonna have to give chase and try and get it out of her own end. Nixon getting a foot to it. Nixon still on the ball, able to clear. Lazuzek nodding it forward. Ramdas giving chase. Finally, Tiffany Leckman able to clear. Here's Cafaro charging up the right side. Is she going to be able to keep this in? The defender scanning, looking over her shoulder to make sure she's got an eye on Cafaro. Great work. Deep in that far end by Charlotte Shepard. Shepard wins the goal kick. Substitutions coming here for both sides. Looks like Finley Weingard's going to be coming in to replace Erica Hannum. And then Bryn Emack's going to be coming back into the match. If they're able to get the sub in here, it looks like they will. Looks like she's going to be replacing Samantha Lazuzek. Lazuzek is that a solid showing for herself here after coming in for Emack earlier. Ball pushed up to Clayton. French was able to get onto it. Bennett unable to control. It squirts free. Fisher on it now. She's dispossessed. Opportunity knock in here. Another chance for DINAMO and a low hard shot. And that's going to whistle just wide of the goal. Another dangerous run from Brooke Milson. Again, Nixon kept her onside. Barrie's going to want to figure out what's going on here in a real hurry because the pressure is mounting from this DINAMO side. O'Neill's Sportswear, a leading supplier globally to grassroots sport organizations and professional clubs alike with over 100 years of expertise is Ontario Soccer's proud official soccer apparel, uniform, and equipment partner. For more information on their made-to-order personalized apparel and uniform solutions, visit O'Neill's.com. O'Neill's Sportswear. Live for it. Chance coming here as Ramdas works her way into the corner. Ramdas unable to hold on to the ball. She's going to try and win it back here, but it's pushed forward into the path of Milson. Again, Milson going to ground, gets a foot out and takes Nixon down. Milson's brought a spark here since subbing into the game rather. That Nixon scanning the pitch, gets around Milson, finds Cafaro. Cafaro out onto the wing. Here's Bennett. Bennett playing it down the sideline, and good defensive work there by Charlotte Shepard as she gets bowled over. Again, substitutions coming here for both sides. Emily Heggie is going to come in for London, while Jamie Burton's going to come in for Barrie. Out of the match for London Dynamo Pumas is number 10, Lauren Barons. And it looks like Nicole Bennett has gone out on the other side of the pitch for the Barrie Spirit. Milson, the intended target once again. Great run here, very deceptive by Centeno. Centeno taken down at the top of the box. Oh, goodness gracious me, red card here in the 38th minute. Zadie Abrams sent off here in the 38th minute. Oh my gosh, if we could get another look at that. I'm not sure what has occurred. You can see the dismay on her face. That's the question. Was she the last player back? And she is, but I don't know if there's any intent in that. She's the last player back either way, though. Hard luck there for Abram. If Barrie weren't in it with their backs against the wall recently already, they will be now. Sophie Herrera shot right into the arms of Haley Talata. We'll see how Barrie are able to respond. They've been under the gun here these last several minutes already, and I can only imagine things are going to get worse. But this is the real test of a top squad, to see how you handle adversity like this. Have another look at this. She crosses in front of her and their feet get tangled. I don't know that Abram knew much about that. If the call is going to be made, it is in fact always going to be a red card. But if we had VAR, I think the referee might have changed his decision. Zadie Abrams gonna feel hard done by with that call, I'm sure. But there's only so much you can do at this stage. The game's continuing on. You've got to play with the circumstances at hand. There's no going back. Nixon receiving instruction from head coach Will Tavelis. Fisher with the ball now. Gets it forward, and getting a foot in to break up that attack was LaForge. Herrera comes away with the ball. She dispossessed Nixon. Herrera with the low arch shot. And there's the lead, friends. It took 41 minutes, but London Dynamo Pumas have broke the deadlock. We thought they'd done it earlier, but finally get the goal they've been after. 1-0 here with 4 minutes to go in this first half. Momentum had swung their way after a pair of substitutions up top. And finally, they're rewarded for their hard work. What a fantastic finish there by Sophie Herrera. Centeno. Cafaro's clearance goes off the referee. He's going to blow the whistle and bring the ball back. What a fantastic goal there by Herrera. Rewarded for fantastic run, latching onto that ball and burying it low. The biggest soccer event in the world is coming here to our country and province in 2026. Not sure if you were aware of that, but we want you to be a part of it. With BMO as the title partner, Generation 26 is a bold initiative designed to bring the game to every corner of Ontario with a full calendar of events and initiatives running through the summer of 2026 and beyond. Learn more at ontariosoccer.net/Gen26. Meredith French with a big throw, getting it to Ramdas. Ramdas taken down in the corner. She'll win the free kick deep in enemy territory here in the 43rd minute of play. I wouldn't count Barrie out if I was the casual observer. They've played in big games before. I said before we started this one that they were in the final last year. Meredith French with a shot in towards goal and easily dealt with by Letkeman. Lillian Mitchell working hard to retain possession for London Dynamo. And here the crowd really starting to get into this one. London doing such a fabulous job in their own end, just snuffing out every single attack that comes their way. But here's an opportunity, fabulous sliding challenge. Ramdas poking a ball in towards Letkeman's goal, but she'll smother that. And Physio being called onto the pitch after that wonderful sliding challenge to break up the attack. Have another look at what happened there. It looked like nothing was going to come of that attack, then a sprawling defensive effort to recover, but unfortunately an injury taken on the play, and London are going to have to figure out a solution here, as I'm sure she's going to have to come off the pitch. It looks like Renee Leapers back and ready to come in for Barrie to help her team try and get back into this match. Malia Woods is up to her feet. She's hobbling, but it's a good sign that she's able to put pressure on both legs so far. She's in an immense amount of pain. She'll be coming out. That'll be a big loss for DINAMO. Coming into the game, Erica Hannum. Hannum was a starter, so she'll know her role out there. Leckman to put the ball back in play here. We're about to get an indication as to how much time the fourth official is about to display. Powering up the old signboard here. Ball goes all the way back here for Haley Tolota. Two minutes of additional time to be played here at the end of the first half. Nixon to get us back underway. Satano in with a sliding challenge, puts it off of French. It was the substitution of Satano and Milson that really spurred the attack here for London. That was a terrible throw by Finley Weingard. You could hear the Barrie bench. And a chance, oh goodness me. Bryn Emack is gonna wish she had another shot at that fast break she was on. Didn't get much on that shot, and the keeper was well out of her goal to meet her. Leaper finally into the match here for Meredith French. We'll see what Leaper can get done here on the left side. They've certainly missed her ability to play with the ball at her feet. Jamie Burton playing it forward. Burton with a shot towards goal, but well wide of the net. Clayton looking for Centeno. Centeno getting a boot to it, and they're going to have to go back to Tolota. Tolota clears. Fisher tried to keep it in, but it was out of bounds already before she was able to reach it. Centeno. Fisher playing it forward, but nobody there in white to get onto it. And that's it, folks. That's your first half of action. My name's Pierce Lang. This is your MilkUP Ontario Cup final for the U16 Girls Division from the Zankin Automotive Soccer Center in Vaughan. We'll be right back in a few short minutes with your second half.
Dedicated volunteers. The booth is located in the lobby of the Zankin Automotive Soccer Center. Flowers Senior is the official founder and premier partner of Ontario Soccer, as well as the co-presenting partner of the Talented Pathways. Their creative agreement in Ontario is unrivaled. The Canadian Premier League, the CPL, on behalf of its Ontario-based member clubs, Swords FC, US United FC, and Athletico Ottawa, are now premier partners of Ontario Soccer and co-presenting partners of the Talented Pathways.
This grass will never change.
The Ontario Cup medal and trophy presentation will take place on the field of play at center field near the bleachers immediately following the game. We would like to ask you to remain seated in the stands and not crowd the fence through the presentation area. Thank you.
No, I guess with the thing when they slide, that's why.
Everybody wants to know what I would do if I didn't win. I guess we'll never know.
The Opedia is a great league that's set up to put a lot of eyes and a lot of people looking at your pathway. I think that it's very fluid in the way that you can play.
She was a best case example, but all those younger kids saw a tangible, real life example of success. Whether that person wanted to obtain a soccer scholarship, we saw Jade go on and do that in Michigan. Jade being a part of the provincial team program. For others who wanted to do that, they saw Jade do that. Youth national teams, senior national teams, now overseas with Manchester United. So all of those things that younger players may want to achieve on a personal level, Jade has done that.
No dream is too big, because if I can do it, they can do it.
Canadian soccer. Not borrowed, not copied. Born of cold mornings, long roads, and wide open skies. Built in small towns and rising cities. The game moves fast. Pressure's real. Tackles sting. And the moments, they don't fade.
Oh my goodness me! You cannot give him that much time and space!
Every match pushes us forward. Every touch, a step higher. This is the Canadian Premier League on TSN.
Looking for your next car or need expert service? Number 7 Auto Mall has you covered. With hundreds of vehicles ready to drive, you can choose from top brands like Honda, Infiniti, Volkswagen, Toyota, Mazda, and Nissan. Whether it's finding your dream car or getting the best service, our team is here to make it happen at prices that fit your budget. Don't settle for less. Experience the difference at number 7 Auto Mall today.
I feel honored being selected for Team Ontario, and I feel like privileged.
People thought that I had something to contribute to this team, and that means a lot.
There's a lot of hard work and dedication that leads into this.
It's a really nice reward for all the hard work that all of us put in.
Okay, girls, it's all yours.
And it's nice to see all the work that everyone puts in to produce talent in this province.
I felt great. I felt like I made it to another step in my life, and I just want to keep on getting better and show what I can do.
I've always wanted to be on the team, so it's really exciting.
Not every kid has the chance to be here and play for Team Ontario, so I'm really proud of myself.
It's super cool to represent where I grew up, and obviously my goal is to go as far as possible. So I was just really excited because this is a really good first step.
It was really exciting, and I was really happy to find out when I got the email.
It feels quite awesome, honestly. It's a great experience.
I feel like I get to perform and show my talents to everyone here watching and Ontario Soccer.
I'm really appreciative. I really like this program, and it's amazing here. I really like it.
Walking in, seeing our names above our jersey, I've done some stadium tours, and it literally felt right like that. It felt like we were professional players.
It felt like a pro experience.
A pro experience. It felt really professional.
It was very professional and stuff. I've seen it on TV and stuff, so it was that.
It felt like I was walking into a professional team's change room, and then I'm about to play in a professional game.
It felt like I was kind of like a professional, with all my teammates.
It was a really nice experience just to hype us up, maybe get us ready for the game.
I'm here, baby. Yeah. Hello, friends, and welcome back to the Zenkin Automotive Soccer Center in beautiful Vaughan, Ontario. It's a bit cloudy and overcast here today, but still about 23 degrees for this MilkUP Ontario Cup Under 16 Girls Final. Drama in the first half as we saw red to Zadie Abram. And then in the 41st minute, Sophie Herrera open the scoring for London Dynamo, taking advantage of the red card to Barrie. But we'll see. Time will tell. This Barrie squad, they've been in finals and big games before. They've got a metric ton of talent on this squad. Ball knotted on and a glorious opportunity. Ooh, handball. Nobody saw it. Shot goes wide. Ball put into play quickly by Talata. Centano. Riley Page giving chase. Page coming away with it, scoops it up. Centano trying to bring it down. Ontario Soccer is thrilled to collaborate with Circle K, the Canadian convenience store industry leader, as premier partner and supporter of grassroots soccer in the province. Whether to fuel up before a big game or after a hard practice, Circle K is your thirst stop. Visit CircleK.com to find convenience stores near you. Meredith French putting a ball back in for London to deal with. Fisher playing a ball in, and going to ground was Bryn Emack. Don't know if there was much in that. You could hear Will DeVellis calling for the foul. Kind of grasping at straws there. Not much in it. Santano's going to be called offside. London Dynamo very aggressive with their attack throughout this match. I love the way that they are reading the play, changing their runs, adjusting them to where the ball is, where the defender is, trying to keep onside. Sometimes that pass comes in a little late, not a lot you can do. But very smart play up top from this side in black. Keeper flying all over the box here. Ball pinging around. Finally cleared. Not sure where Letkeman was. I think she might have lost a contact. She was just in the middle of nowhere, searching through the grass for something. Oof. Bryn Emack taking a kick to the back of the leg. Not a lot of malice in that from her opponent. And here she is. She's back up to her feet, but you know that had to hurt. She's battling away here, still in it, but you can see she's limping. Nicole Bennett going to ground. But she tried to step over the fallen defender. Finally, Kara Fisher getting a call here in Barrie's favor. That'll drop Will DeVellis' blood pressure down a couple notches as he's down a player. Keep in mind, Barrier down one woman here after the red card came to Zadie Abram. Three-player wall set up at the top of the box. Ludkeman making herself big on the goal line. A shot in towards her, and she'll deal with that easily. No trouble whatsoever for the big keeper in pink. She'll smack a ball up towards half. Probably Cafaro tried to bring it down. French able to clear. Some fancy footwork there by Amina Rabel. Ball's out. Good hustle there from Hannah Boutet, but she was not able to get around Avery Neal. Barrie doing a wonderful job here so far in the second half, managing the numerical disadvantage they are currently facing. Fisher trying to slip a pass through. She sees another possible target, and again, the ball doesn't make it past the back line. Santano laying it off, and a ball over the top. We'll see. Chea was onside. Great play by London, something well worked. You can tell that's right off the training pitch. Substitution coming here as it looks like Sofia Herrera is going to come back into the game, replacing Alex Santano. Herrera scored in the 41st minute of play, powering London Dynamo into the lead. Speaking of power, PowerUp Sports is the official technology partner and member registration system of choice of Ontario Soccer, bringing a unified, secure, and intuitive registration experience to member organizations across the province. Check out powerupsports.com/Ontario to see how their best-in-class technology can help your club succeed on and off the pitch. Great defensive work there by London again. Shutting things down before they get started. Hannah Boutet. Cafaro plays it into the middle. No one there but Raybell. Chea still with it. Gets it out wide. Plenty of real estate available here, and a perfect pass strung in for Allie Page. Page trying to get into the middle. No one was there, even if she had found a target. There were numbers for Barrie. Great little touch there by Nicole Bennett. Bennett still with it on the left side, being closed down quickly by Whitney Johnson. Barrie content to work the ball around, even with the numerical advantage being in favor of London. Here's Nicole Bennett turning again. Charlotte Shepard playing it back, and she's fouled. Yellow card here given to Bryn Emack.
Let's go, Dave! Play through these calls! Let's go!
56th minute of play here at the Zankin Automotive Soccer Center in Vaughan, Ontario. The breeze starting to pick up. We've seen a couple balls get caught up in the air. You can see those flags in the corner on the far side of the pitch blowing away. You can kind of get an idea of the direction it's coming in. Advantageous for Barrie if they're going to shoot from range. Letkeman well off her line. Nixon raised her hand looking for the offside, but I'm pretty sure they kept the player on, and another shot in towards goal, and Talata makes the save. This back line's going to have to wake up here. They've been letting the players slip in on that far side far too often. Veronica LaForge coming back into the match as Ray Bell's coming out early once again. Quick little 15-minute spell. Again, suffering through some lower back pain by the looks of it. LaForge lays it off for Herrera. Herrera getting it out onto the wing for Boutet. Oh, gorgeous pass here, and opportunity for Barrie, and oh goodness, Letkeman takes the player down, and a red for Letkeman. We're gonna need to have a look at this. Letkeman, in this instance, not the last player back. So red card probably a little harsh. There was two defenders behind her when she came out to make the play. Nonetheless, Tiffany Letkeman sees red in the 58th minute of play. Free kick here for Barrie. They've kept things close. I don't think anybody saw this coming. Certainly things are going to be very interesting here in these final 30 minutes. And Brooke Milson's gonna don the goalkeeper gloves here. She was so dynamic up front in the first half, creating all kinds of problems, and now she's forced to go in goal.
Ref, there is 11 players, should be 10. There is 11 blocks, should be 10. They have an extra player.
All kinds of confusion here for the sequence of play. As Letkeman sees red, and there's a free kick here to start things off with Brooke Milson suddenly finding herself in goal in an Ontario Cup final and has to make a save right off the bat, and it's headed into the goal by Nicole Bennett. Drawing Barrie level moments after the restart. And the Barrie spirit, find that fighting spirit, have another look at it. Milson went up to knock it out of the air, but Nicole Bennett was right there drawing things level, and there's going to be plenty of space to operate here in this second half as we're all drawn level at the Zenkin Automotive Soccer Center in Vaughan. You can't ask for much more than this in a MilkUP Ontario Cup final, and a ball lofted over the top. Another glorious opportunity coming here for Barrie. One-on-one on goal, and a little shove from behind, and a penalty, and a yellow card doled out. And you're hearing shouts for a red card. I think that might have been an opportunity for a red, because that was the last player back. Leaper was in alone on goal, shoved from behind by Whitney Johnson, and will be Kara Fisher stepping up to take the pen. And how quickly the tides have turned. Barrie had managed the second half so well, being down a player, got a glorious opportunity after London were brought back down to level on players, and here's Kara Fisher to take the lead for Barrie. Calmly, coolly, she slots that one home, and in the span of mere moments, Barrie go from being down 1 to being up 1. It was Nicole Bennett drawing things level, and now number 17, Kara Fisher, giving Barrie the lead here in the 62nd minute. What a swing of momentum here we've just seen in the last 2 minutes. We want to give a shout out here to the Canadian Premier League on behalf of its Ontario-based member clubs, Forge FC, York United FC, and Atletico Ottawa, our premier partners of Ontario Soccer and co-presenting partners of the Talented Pathway. For updates and more information, please go to canpl.ca. My goodness, I hope you've been staying updated on this one. The pendulum has completely swung in favor of Barrie. It's been an avalanche at the other end. 2 goals in 2 minutes to take the lead here for the Barrie Spirit. Showing some fighting spirit here in this second half. They managed the first 20 minutes very well, playing down a player and fortune favoring them not too far into the second half, and suddenly they find themselves up a goal in this MilkUP Ontario Cup. And it was Nicole Bennett who scored that header, drawing the match level, as you saw there on your screen. And that was what really started the snowball moving downhill. Kara Fisher scored moments ago, giving the lead to Barrie. And we'll see how London Dynamo respond. Ball intended for Natalie Chea. She was unable to latch onto that and smack it home. Nixon kicks that ball up towards half, and another opportunity, and there's just holes in the defense here as Milson comes out to make the save on the break. Referee's going to whistle this one down as Milson's down on the ground still. Renee Leeper moving into that forward position has just been an absolute nightmare for London. She had to sit out a good chunk of the first half after going down injured. But goodness gracious me, Renee Leeper has been dynamic here in the second half. If ever there was someone to use that descriptor for, it is her.
What's going on with Mallory? That's what it is.
She's created problem after problem after problem here for London Dynamo, and now they've got to look to see if there's someone else on the bench who might be able to step up and go in goal here, as Milson is still down injured. They've got another keeper on the bench, but she's injured. Jada Meyer-Lashley. If she wouldn't have been starting in the MilkUP Ontario Cup final, she would have got her chance after the red, but she's unable to play, unfortunately. And this would have been another opportunity. I don't know that I've ever seen a game where we've had two changes in goal for a side. Let's have another look at that penalty. Kara Fisher stepping up. Look at how calm she is. Milson didn't stand a chance there. You got to feel for the poor girl here as she is down on the pitch, injured now. Can't blame her for either of the Barrie goals. She's not being put into a fantastic scenario here. Both teams having a chance to discuss tactics. And I'll update you on who's coming into goal here with our second goalkeeper change for London Dynamo. Things going from bad to worse is not only are they losing a keeper, but one of their top attackers. It was 0-0 to the first, or almost to the end of the first half, and Sophie Herrera broke the deadlock with a gorgeous goal. Her and Milson were creating all kinds of problems after the two of them were subbed into the match. The red card to Zadie Abraham made it seem as though things were going to be out of reach, but Barrie living up to their nickname, showing all kinds of spirit, kept themselves in the match for 20 minutes of the second half. And then suddenly, it's a red card to starting goalkeeper Tiffany Leckman.
Yes, Brooke, yes.
And then
Don't give up now.
a goal from Nicole Bennett to tie things up. And then not 2 minutes later, a penalty shot awarded, and Kara Fisher gives Barrie the lead. We're going to have a fair bit of additional time added on to this one, I think. If I had to hazard a guess after 2 red cards and an injury like we've just seen here for poor Brooke Milson. Herrera plays it back into the path of Hannum. Leaper is going to go down. She looks to have maybe rolled her ankle there as the pass was played right into her feet, but she was facing the wrong way. You hate to see that. She's just been a nightmare for London's back line since being introduced into the match. She's going to come out of the game. We'll see what Natalie Ramdas can get done here. Leaper gingerly stepping on that right foot. See what Ramdas can get done.
You, come to it. Don't wait for it.
This will be a chance for London to possibly get themselves back into it with one of Barrie's most dangerous attacking options off the pitch. They're looking to get Herrera the ball. London playing a very high line here. Herrera.
Go, Brooke.
Herrera chips it up over the top.
Back up a little bit more.
Nixon brings it down, clears it only as far as Kara Fisher.
You.
Things slowing down to a crawl here after all that excitement. Clayton trying to get herself out of a bind there, and here's Bennett with it once more. Bennett into the middle, Ramdas with it. Ramdas has her pass blocked. Ball pushed out wide onto the wing, Che giving chase. As the Bank of Soccer, with decades of investing in soccer programming at all levels, BMO is committed to boldly grow the good in business and life by growing our beautiful game. We're honored to work with BMO as lead partner of Ontario Soccer's grassroots empowerment initiatives and newly announced digital platform, My Soccer, powered by BMO, a cutting-edge app and media platform set to revolutionize the soccer experience for players, coaches, officials, fans, and families throughout Ontario. Here's Ramdas getting her first serious touch of the ball. Fisher gives it right back to her. Ramdas running up into the box, and she'll be caught. And the ball's played back by Charlotte Shepard to our keeper, who's still unidentified at this stage.
Yeah, be Call for it.
I think it might be Boutet in goal, if I'm not mistaken. Ball worked out onto the wing here for Mitchell. Mitchell with her head up, scanning to see if someone's available in the middle. Meredith French got a foot out and stopped that pass from reaching its intended target. Shepard putting the ball in. Mitchell watches that ball go out. Ramdas charging in, good little battle going here. Boutet able to clear. Cafaro watches it go over her head. Nicole Bennett's gonna look all the way back to her keeper.
Coming your way.
Tilada's clearance, not able to get out of the Barrie end. Here's Nixon well up the pitch, trying to play a ball over the top for Ramdas. Fisher's gonna chip it up for Ramdas to run on to, but she's blocked from the ball by Erica Hannum. This is Mitchell. So Hannah Boutet's got her work cut out for herself in goal right now for London. The third keeper after just a chaotic second half in the back for London Dynamo.
Go, bro, go, go, bro, go, bro, go.
After all that chaos, they've come away with something to be confident about here, is they've not been completely overpowered, although Ramdas is in a great spot now. If she can find Bennett, oof. The assistant referee on this near side making the call. Not a ton of consternation here from the Barrie bench. Barron's got a foot to that, popping it up into the air. Alex Centeno coming into the match, replacing Natalie Chea. Ramdas coming out of the match for Barrie, being replaced by Caruso. Ava Caruso getting her first minutes of action here with about 12 minutes to go. Nixon.
Come back, come back.
Got it up to Caruso, but she wasn't able to corral it. And here's Herrera. Herrera with the shot in towards goal. And oh, she just puts it wide of the goal. If anyone's going to get him back into it, I've got a feeling it's her. And she's matched back up with Alex Centeno. Centeno caused all kinds of problems in the first half. Obviously, the dynamic of the game changed. And I think she was getting a bit of a rest here for the first part of this second half, but they desperately need her in there. It would be great to have Milson up top with her and Herrera, but she's gone down injured after being forced into goal. What a storyline here in this girls U16 MilkUP Ontario Cup final. But all good things have to come to an end, and soon another team will engrave their name into Ontario Cup history and receive their medals and hoist the beautiful Ontario Cup trophy created by Nuthers, the award store. For more than 50 years, Nuthers, the award store, has been the leading supplier of awards and recognition products across Ontario, offering complete assistance from program concept planning all the way to product delivery. See how they can help your organization at nuthers.com. Now, we had a penalty shootout in the last game, a fantastic matchup between Cherry Beach and London Alliance. And now we'll see if London DINAMO can tie things up and force penalties in this wild and crazy match we've had here. Herrera was on the back post and she got to it but wasn't able to get it down and between the uprights. Well, they're not uprights, but between the posts. You know what I mean. Sophie Herrera, so dangerous. Oh gosh, awkward and uncomfortable looking goal kick from BARRIE. They've managed to make it work, but it was ugly. Good defensive recovery here by London DINAMO. BARRIE more than happy to sit back and try and catch London on the counter. They know that London are going to have to go for it. Lovely tackle there from Bryn Emack. Caruso charging into trying to win the ball in enemy territory. Hannum. This is Hannum again. She's got Charlotte Shepherd. Shepherd's pass lets her down. Meredith French plays it forward and Shepherd popped it up over herself. We're in the 84th minute, but I have to imagine there is going to be a lot of additional time added onto this one. 2 red cards, a penalty, an injury that forces a second goalkeeper substitution. I'm going to say 10 minutes. I've been wrong once before, so I'm due for a second instance, but you never know. Searching pass, looking for Herrera. Another ball popped up into the air and getting caught in that wind. Kara Fisher trying to break out of her own end, but she's closed down quickly. Boutet again. They've got to keep the ball on the ground because it's just going to get caught up in that wind every time they try and play it through the air. It's the opposite effect for BARRIE, as that wind's just going to carry it. Looks like Renee Leeper's good to get back into this game. Natalie Che is going to find her way back in here as well. Both teams looking to add some offense.
Come on.
Be interesting to see who Chea comes in for. I don't think you want to take out Herrera or Centano. So possibly a defender. Here's Nixon. Fisher played it over the top. Caruso running to it, but Boutet out of her goal to scoop that up and started the counter quickly. Here's Centano. London maintaining possession, very calm with it. Very nice to see. Centano able to get onto it. She's towards the edge of the box. Stepping in with a solid tackle there was Bryn Emack. She got her leg out in front of Centano. Oh, Centano's gonna get the call. It looked good to me. She got the ball. Oh, no, they're giving it a corner, which is the appropriate call. That's right. Pressure mounting here as London Dynamo Pumas continue to crank things up play by play, but relief comes once again for the Barrie Spirit as the whistle blows and they get the call in their favor. Campbell Nixon over the ball, lumps it up towards half. Nicole Bennett. Bennett back to Nixon, and Nixon again smashing it forward. Caruso gets under it. Caruso puts a shoulder into Hannum. Here's Hannum and Fisher chasing the ball into the corner, and Fisher is going to try and kill some time off the clock. Hannum able to get a foot onto that and knock it out of bounds. Substitutions coming here. It looks like Leaper is going to go in for Caruso, ratcheting up that attack for Barrie as they look to seal victory here in these last 2 minutes of regulation. And it looks like Che is going to be coming in for Lillian Mitchell. And like I said, a tactical move here as Centano is going to move to the left wing and Che is going to take a spot up top. The whistle hasn't gone and everyone kind of stopped playing thinking the ball had gone out.
Yeah, it's like right by it.
Herrera gets a little shove from behind and chips the ball forward. Campbell Nixon clears. Ball popped up back into the air. Here's Centano looking for an option, and Cafaro ended up picking it off. Centano back into her own end to collect it. There she is working her way back into the middle. Cafaro bodies her off of the ball. Leaper twisting and turning, able to find some space, but turns it over for Hannum. London are playing with their heads down here, discouraged by the scoreline. I don't think they realize there's going to be as much extra time added on as there will be. We need to dig deep and muster up some courage. They're not out of this. Firstly, there's still about 30 seconds left, or 15 now. From the first 90, ooh. Fisher got a foot to that. 8 minutes. 8 minutes of additional time to be added on to this one. Our fourth official has indicated plenty of time to get themselves back into this. Lazuzik looks to be coming back into this match. She's recovered from the knock she'd taken earlier in the game. Here's Hannum. Hannum scanning the pitch. So much real estate available to her. She's cutting back inside, and Leaper closed her down. Oof. Nixon had her head down and went to head the ball downward, which is putting herself in danger. She got the call. Fisher working so diligently to try and create problems for the back line anytime they get the ball. Chea's touch lets her down. Meredith French able to clear. Stepping up to make the play was Shepard. Clayton laying it off. This is Weingart. Cafaro played it back. Nixon turns and fires, clearing the ball up to Cafaro. And ball goes against London's Finley Weingard. There's about 6 minutes left in this one, friends. Nixon standing over it. Gives the signal. Nobody reacts. Weingard knocks it in the air, nods it forward. Fisher gets onto it. She's going to chase this one out to the sideline. Substitutions coming here for both sides. Lazuzik coming in. So will Ali Page. Page coming in for Centano.
Very experienced substitution. Leading the field, number 3. Leading the field, number 22, Samantha Ashok.
We'll see what Ali Page can get done. Centano just didn't seem to have the energy to really cause any problems. It's been a long season for these girls, and the culmination of an entire summer's worth of efforts to get themselves into this match. Again, both these teams undefeated so far in their seasons. And what drama we've seen here today. London taking the lead into half, only to have their keeper sent off early in the second. The moments following that, the free kick leading to the equalizer, and only 2 minutes later, a penalty kick giving Barrie the lead. There's still time left, and Chea's got a shot here. She puts the ball in the middle, and oh gosh, played out by Avery Neal. Glorious opportunity. I don't think Chea got as much on that as she had intended. But is there another chapter in this story before the final page is written? London have a chance. If they're smart, they'll put it in quickly and go short here. The moment passed them by. Pinging around in the box. Player taken down. No call. Corner kick given. Looks to be Chea on the ground. Nixon down as well. Nixon slowly rising to her feet. Che is up off the ground too. You can see how tired these players are though. Everybody trying to catch their wind. Signal comes, right-footed in-swinger, top of the 6. Again, confusion and a shot fired in onto Lotta, and she'll make the save, goes to ground. That might be the final chance that London have to claw their way back into this. They're certainly giving themselves a chance. Nixon flying in to try and win the ball here. Gets to it. Not sure why Lauren Behrens didn't chase after that ball. Here she is putting a ball into the box. Herrera is there. Herrera taken down by the keeper. She got to the ball. Don't know if the keeper did. Talata's still down on the ground. She is in agony. Referee Stefan Patrol waving down the physio. I didn't quite get a look at that on the replay. Not sure if Talata got to the ball first. I think she just took the player out. Still lots of time ticking off the clock here. Have to imagine the clock is stopped on Stefan Petrol's watch as we... And I don't know. Did the keeper make a play on the ball there or not? Looks like Talata's up to her feet and she's good to go. 8 fouls apiece here in this match. Lovely touch there by Weingard. Shepard gets the ball out wide. Another ball put into the box. Meredith French clears that out for a throw. Behrens puts it in quickly. She gets it back once again. Her ball intended to go into the box, but blocked by French. French again getting a block. Behrens gets a foot to it. Top of the box, Page got a foot onto that ball as well. And that's it, friends. The final whistle in the Barrie Spirit. They were runners up last year, but able to put things away in this 2025 MilkUP Ontario Cup final. What a result. They were down 1 going into the break, and then the pendulum swung back the other way. A red card to Tiffany Letkeman, and the ensuing free kick led to the equalizer. And then they took the lead through Kara Fisher's penalty shot. Have a look at the stats here. Very equal on shots, shots on target as well. You could tell the pressure mounting in that final few minutes as the corner kick stat goes the way of London, with most of those coming in the dying moments of the game. Offside to London. You can see they were putting the pressure on in that first half before that opening goal came. They got called offside 2 or 3 times there. Equal in fouls, yellow cards, and reds. This matchup was one for the ages. I'm sure we'll be seeing more of these two teams. For everyone here at Ontario Soccer, I want to say thank you again to our proud partners for today's event. Special recognition goes to our premier partners from Dairy Farmers of Ontario, who are presenting the MilkUP Ontario Cup. Dairy Farmers of Ontario proudly support the youth soccer here in the province while driving awareness of the benefits of milk in a healthy and active lifestyle to help young athletes realize their untapped potential. We also extend our gratitude to our broadcast partners, Hub International Insurance Brokers, our premier partners, Toronto FC, DFO, CPL, BMO, and Circle K, our official apparel partners, O'Neill's Sportswear, as well as Respect in Sport, Power Up Sports, and others, the awards store, as they raise the champions banner here for Barrie SC. Let's have a look at these highlights. Fantastic play here from both sides in this U16 girls final. Here's the first goal as Herrera beats Tillada, opening the scoring. But that one was offside initially. Here's the actual goal that gave them the lead, and here's that equalizer as Milson went up and made the save on that free kick following the red card. Unfortunate for London to see that occur as Leckman went out. Here's Fisher's goal on the penalty just moments after that equalizer. Cooley slotting that home, giving Barrie the lead. Kara Fisher had one heck of a game today here. That was that final shot in towards Tillada to end the match, and your champions this year are the Barrie Spirit. We'll be back here shortly with your third game of the day from the Zankin Automotive Soccer Center. It's going to be the Thunder Bay Chill taking on Toronto United FC. That'll be a 3:30 kickoff. For everyone here at Ontario Soccer, we want to say thank you. My name is Pierce Lang. We'll be back at 3:30 with your boys matchup.
Looking for your next car or need expert service? Number 7 Auto Mall has you covered. With hundreds of vehicles ready to drive, you can choose from top brands like Honda, Infiniti, Volkswagen, Toyota, Mazda, and Nissan. Whether it's finding your dream car or getting the best service, our team is here to make it happen at prices that fit your budget. Don't settle for less. Experience the difference at number 7 Auto Mall today.